If you can't get people to say yes, you're leaving money on the table. I went from struggling to close anyone to becoming a top coach at a 9-figure company using these 3 simple skills. And the crazy part, most people think sales is about being pushy. That's completely wrong. Let me show you what actually works. So let's get into it. My name is Tommy. Now, if you can't get people to say yes, you're leaving serious money on the table. I went from struggling to close anyone to becoming a top coach at a 9-figure company, and it all came down to mastering these 3 simple skills. Here's what's crazy. Most people think sales is about being pushy or having the gift of gab. That's garbage. Real sales is about serving people and helping them make the best decision for their life. So if you're ready to transform your results and start getting the yeses you deserve, let's dive in. Skill number 1, and write this down because what's written is retained. You've got to become the authority. But here's what most people get wrong. They think authority means talking the loudest or knowing the most facts. That's not authority, that's just noise. Real authority comes from 3 things: your presence, your conviction, and your genuine care for the person in front of you. Think about it. When you walk into a room, what energy are you bringing? Are your eyes smiling? Is your posture confident? Are you speaking from your heart or just going through the motions? Here's the key. Authority isn't about you being better than them. It's about you being so convicted in your ability to help them that they naturally trust you. When someone sees that you genuinely love what you do and you're passionate about serving them, they don't see you as someone trying to take from them. They see you as someone who has something they need. Now, people buy from people they trust, and trust comes from authenticity. You can't fake genuine care, and you can't fake real conviction. When you truly believe in what you're offering and lead with service, authority becomes natural. Now, skill number 2, to learn how to frame conversations. This is where most people lose the sale before it even starts. Framing is about guiding the conversation in a way that serves everyone involved. It's not manipulation, it's leadership. Now, here's my go-to frame when someone says, I need to think about it. Now, I know, when you hear this, most people panic here and they start throwing more information at them and they start getting more desperate. But here's what I do. Hey, I totally understand you need to think about it. You know, when you say you need to think about it, just so I can see if I can help, what is it that you need to think about? Is it the price? Is it the product? Or is it about the time it's gonna take you in order to get results? Just so I can better understand. You wanna start picking out and finding out what the true objection is when they're saying, I need to think about it. Because I need to think about it, it's just a smoke screen. It could be about money. It could be maybe they're just not confident in the product and they're looking to have a little bit more certainty. See what happened there? I agree with them, took responsibility for not being clear enough, and then asked on what it was that they were looking to think, just so I can better understand on where they are. The beautiful thing about this approach is that most objections aren't really objections. Like I said, they're smoke screens. They're requests for more clarity or more confidence. They're just lacking certainty. When someone says they need to think about it, what they're often saying is, I don't feel confident enough to make this decision right now. Your job isn't to pressure them. Your job is to serve them by giving them the information they need to make the best decision for their situation. Now, skill number 3. This is the game changer. You've got to discover their dominant buying motive. Here's what separates amateurs from professionals. Amateurs talk the whole time. Now, professionals, they use their ears more than their mouths. Listen, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them accordingly. Your client is gonna tell you exactly how to help them if you just listen. The dominant buying motive is the real reason why they're here. It might be safety, status, convenience, family, security, or even peace of mind, which is a lot of people. Here's how I uncover it. I ask questions like, what made you decide to look into this now? This is an important question because if they've been looking or thinking about this for 2 years, why now is so important? Next is, what's most important to you in making this decision? Really important question. If we could solve this completely, how would that impact your life? Then I do something most people struggle with. I shut up and really listen, not just to their words, but to their emotions. What makes them light up? What makes them lean forward? What changes their tone or voice? Once I understand what truly matters to them, I can speak directly to that. If security is their thing, we talk about security. If it's saving time with their family, then that's our focus. But here's the key, and this is where integrity comes in. I only connect these dots if I genuinely believe what I'm offering is going to help them. This isn't about manipulation, it's about understanding people well enough to serve them at the highest level possible. You want to create customers for life, clients for life, and deliver results. So here's what changed everything for me. I stopped trying to sell people and I started focusing on helping them make great decisions. This is the biggest difference in sales. You're not selling anyone, you are helping them. When you combine these three skills, showing up with genuine authority, framing conversations to serve everyone involved, and really understanding what matters most to people, something magical happens. You stop chasing sales and sales start coming to you. I went from struggling to closing deals to becoming number one out of 120 people at my company prior to working here. Not because I got pushier or learned more tricks, but because I learned to serve at a higher level. The best part, when you approach sales this way, you sleep better at night. You're not wondering if you took advantage of someone, you know you helped them make a decision that's gonna improve their life. Now look, you're not trying to get better at sales, you're training to become the type of person who naturally attracts yeses because you serve people so well, they can't help but wanna work with you. Stop selling and start helping. Stop taking and start giving. Stop being average and start being the example. If this resonated with you and you want to go deeper on how to apply these skills to your specific situation, text me right now at 480-989-4133. That's 480-989-4133. I'll personally help you take your results to the next level, and I've got your back for life.